Royal commentator Angela Levin joins us in the studio because it's been a week of health woes that we have been exposed to. We've been exposed to it, the poor royals exposed to it as well. Angela, have you known anything like this?
Well, no, it's absolutely extraordinary, isn't it? We haven't... I was looking back, there's never been two royals and one ex-royal who've actually had quite serious things going on. I mean, the King's not, it's common, but I mean, nobody has ever said that the King should say exactly what he's got, especially over a special part of his body. Tell everybody what it is before he's had the treatment. But you never know exactly what's going to happen when you go and have this treatment. But the amazing thing is that one of the charities that deals with problems like that say they've had 101% more people ringing up and asking for help.
Absolutely. No,
which is extraordinary and very brave. Very brave.
This is a very intimate thing
to
talk about. And the thing about it is, men, whether you realise it or not, you'll reach a certain age and this just becomes standard part of your life that you're checked in. Women don't know they're living. Women don't go through
Well, they have
this.
their own bladder-related problems, don't they?
Women
from childbirth and all of that. But I know, I totally agree. It's terrible.
And breast-related
problems. Through the
problems.
invasiveness of the examination here.
But not this particular one, no.
No.
With plenty of others, don't worry.
Yeah.
But, you know, actually, look, my limited medical knowledge of prostate problems, but I imagine that it's not easy, if you're suffering with an enlarged prostate, to carry out public engagements.
Well, that's why he stopped.
Yeah.
I mean, as his wife said, Queen Camilla, that he can't wait to get back to work. Well, he's quite well in his mind, and he could have gone somewhere, but it makes it very awkward. You have to keep rushing to the toilet.
Absolutely.
So you can't do that. You've got to be dignified and be able to do it. So hopefully he won't be in hospital long and he'll come back.
You know, this has got to be talked about. It will be talked about. We see the statistics saying that more people are interested in exactly what prostate problems are, and we hope that the King is well and he comes through all of this. He'll probably be in for some treatment this week, we would imagine.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, the good thing is that they have been really looking into it for some years now, and they can help people, and they don't have to make it very difficult for them so that they can't have intimate relationships with the female in their lives. You know, before it was much worse, and now it's much better that they can actually help you and you can get over.
It's not as drastic as it used to
No,
be.
not at all.
The Princess of Wales.
Well, I was just going to talk about Fergie for a minute, and then obviously we'll get on to the Princess of Wales. But I mean, the fact that I think there's a certain generation maybe that were sun worshippers in a way that perhaps now we're much more aware of the risks. I mean, for a fair-skinned, red-headed girl to be in the sun as much as Fergie
and
was...
her father had this
and with his family history, it's terribly sad. And she's got the worst kind you can get, although hopefully early.
Yes, well, I hope so. People have said that she's actually handling it very well, but actually she did say on television that she kept waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning thinking that the cancer had gone somewhere else and she must call the doctor straight away. So she's obviously scared stiff. But we do hope that it's been done early enough, because it can be. These little bumps can go all over the body, and it can be very difficult for you.
Angela, do you know her well?
No, I know her a bit.
Do you like her? You can see the dangers with her.
I think she is a little bit eccentric.
Yeah.
In the kind of traditional aristocratic way, though,
yes,
don't you think?
But she means well. I think what's very important with this is that her two...
well, yeah.
Yes, I think her two daughters adore her, and they both work with cancer charities, so they will know the feeling that not just their mother, but that somebody who has got cancer will feel, and they will be wonderful to her. I mean, all the breakup of the marriage and all those things, and the difficulties that the children have faced in the family, they do love their mother, and she is a very good mother to them.
And I think Charles finally welcoming her back into the fold at Christmas in Sandringham as well, and then to have this news days later.
So the Princess of Wales, though.
Yes.
It's a long stay in hospital, a long recuperation, this one.
Well, it's very unusual to stay in hospital for 14 days. If at home you've got the comfort that you could have with someone coming in and looking after you, they could get nurses galore and the children could see their mother and all that. But she is there for 14 days and they seem very firm that she won't be doing anything until around Easter, which is a very long time to say.
Recuperate,
yes, and I think that's the most scary of it.
Yeah.
She's very, very thin, but she works so hard and tries so hard that I think it's really very concerning that she's there. She's not the sort of woman who wants to stay in a hospital, really.
Angela, as we know, what we know of Prince William, I mean, he's an anxious person anyway, isn't he, I think? We know he's estranged from his brother. His father's suddenly having this procedure. His wife's suddenly ill. He's the heir to the throne. It must be incredibly lonely feeling at times.
I think it's a very lonely feeling, and I think that he's doing his best because he's got children. I think children can cheer you up for something like that, and he's got the responsibility of looking after them. But for something like that, I think that he goes back to his own mother when he became what she called the man of the house, and he had to deal with her mental illnesses and crying and screaming, and he'd put tissues under the bathroom door when she locked herself in to help her. And I think he took that responsibility on when he was only 15 and didn't quite know what to do. But here, he's a mature man, and he will know that his priority is to look after his wife, who has been so wonderfully supportive to him that he's decided, you know, this is the thing that he's going to do. Family first.
Thanks for that big overview, and of course we wish them all well.
We do.
And a return to health as speedily as possible.
Absolutely.
Lovely talking to you. You're very vibrant. You've cheered me up today on this Monday morning.
Always so natty, natty
Bit of
dresser.
sunshine.
Just glowed through the screen there. That's lovely. Angela Levin there, royal author.